dearies, welcome back. Have you ever seen a haunted drawing? Because today we're talking about the creepiest drawings ever, and some of these drawings can steal your soul. Or maybe it's just a myth. So if you don't want your soul to get stolen, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn the bell on. Trust me, I'll protect you. Y'all make a lot of wonderful fan art, so I'll be showing you guys my community's fan art after every video. But first, let's talk about this terrifying drawing made by an innocent kid. For some reason, a lot of kids like to draw creepy things. I'm not sure if it's to scare other people or to scare themselves, but let's take a look.
3 kids' drawings with disturbing backstories. This was drawn by a girl whose father was very angry at her for always waking up in the middle of the night, saying there's a monster in her room. Then she drew this with the words, "Why can't daddy see her?" And if we zoom in, we'll see a creature with long black hair, long claws, and glowing red eyes. We don't know if this was an intruder or something even more sinister.
That's so spooky, but what do you think the meaning behind this drawing is? Is the kid implying there's a monster in the closet? Maybe she's just scared and imagining things, or maybe there actually is a monster in her closet, just like how there's a monster in your closet.
This was done by a girl who was asked to draw her imaginary friend. On the left side, she drew herself, which looks pretty normal. But on the right side, we see her imaginary friend doesn't just have 2 arms. It has 10 arms and its head is detached from its body. And its face looks like some kind of dark portal.
It looks more like a centipede, which is gross. Centipedes freak me out more than spiders.
One day, a babysitter named Valerie found this terrifying drawing. It was done by a kid who clearly didn't like Valerie very much, because it says, "Dear Valerie, get out of my life," showing an axe, Valerie's head on the ground, and the body still standing.
Excuse me, Valerie. I think you should get the heck out of there. This kid's insane. Now, obviously, this drawing is just a kid being mad, so it's nothing supernatural. But if I was a babysitter, these parents gotta pay me extra and bring me a holy cross. Now time for the first fan art. This adorable drawing was made by Kiki. You made me look cuter than I actually am. I love it. I'm not easily scared of drawings. Like, even if someone drew me to look scary, I wouldn't flinch. But if someone drew me in a painful way, then I'd be scared. This kid drew a drawing for her mom in school, and you'd think the mom would be happy, right? Nope.
She was terrified.
Let's see what scared her so much.
This is the scariest drawing ever made by a child. A mother was going to a school to pick up her daughter. The daughter ran to her mother in excitement and was telling her that she had something to show her mom. Once they got back home and were settled down in the house, the daughter pulled out this picture from her backpack. Now, if you can't read what the picture says, it says me plus daddy dancing on mommy's grave. Now, the mom was very disturbed by this and decided to call the father. The father was at work and was going to be on his way home in a couple hours, so he just said to wait a little bit and that he'd be home soon. So that's what the mother did. The mother waited. But you won't believe what happened while she was waiting.
I think I know what's going on. The kid probably got mad at the mom for something silly, and dad must have been nice to her the same day, so she drew a mean drawing, showing her mom basically dead, and her dad alive. There is literally zero thought in the mind of this kid, because she's just mad she didn't get cookies. But the mom was worried and thinking like, husband, did you plan on oofing me or something? Poor guy. Now take a look at this, guys. This artwork really surprised me because this was made by Macabro in like a day or something, because I had just uploaded my Halloween video on the 31st of October in 2025, and I made this cute Halloween fit and boom! Not even 24 hours later, Macabro drew this beautiful drawing. Here's my costume in comparison. Isn't it literally perfect? And again, I'm shocked they made it so fast. You're an amazing artist. Now, it's not just kids that make terrifying drawings. Some adults have made horrific paintings. Yes, I said paintings. So you already know it's from a long time ago, considering most people don't paint anymore. This one is apparently haunted and owning it can curse you. Make sure you watch this so you don't accidentally end up buying it.
Let's talk about one of the most haunted paintings in the world, the Anguished Man painting. No, because I'm not lying, this painting is apparently the most haunted in the world. So before I show you a video of what this painting does, let's go over the history of it. Not only does the art piece look extremely creepy, but the backstory of it is extremely disturbing. So according to the owner of this painting, Sean Robinson, his grandmother gave him this painting, who claimed that the artist of this art piece mixed his own to the paint. And then shortly after, took his own life.
She said blood, not sure why she censored it though.
And on February 16th, 2011, the owner posted this disturbing video, where he shows what happens when the painting is left alone. So in the video, he explains that for approximately 8 hours over 3 consecutive nights, the following things happened. The first thing being a slight scraping sound coming from the painting.
Did you hear that? 'Cause I did. How would a sound come from a painting, though?
Then in the second clip, which she claims was recorded at 4 a.m., you see the door slowly close.
This can be easily explained. Someone's behind that door and pulling it in. Duh.
And in the last clip, which she claims was recorded at 1:30 a.m., you can hear a loud bang.
Okay, come on. That just sounds like a plastic water bottle falling down. I do it all the time.
And then he ends the video with this eerie message.
Shortly after I moved the painting upstairs, my wife felt someone stroke her hair in the bathroom and saw a strange fog at the top of the stairs. Yeah, bro, sure. Totally real. I'm not sure how people are falling for this. I'm sure you didn't fall for it though, since you're pretty observant and analytical. You know what else is observant and analytical? This drawing made by Maeve and Misty Builds. They captured my true secret nature, an angel. I wish I had wings so I could fly right over and hug ya. Thank you for making me so cute. A lot of people use drawing to create portraits of family members or just random people. But imagine if these portraits were actually haunted by the soul of the person who's in the painting. Spooky, ain't it? Now, what if someone made a lot of these paintings and spread them across the world? And what if one of these paintings is in your room right now? Watch this to stay safe.
If you own one of these, you might be cooked. The Crying Boy, a haunting painting created by Italian artist Giovanni Dragolini. There are dozens of versions of it scattered around the world, each showing the same eerie image, a child with tears rolling down its face. But here's where it gets disturbing. Every house that owned one of these paintings reportedly burned to the ground. And in every single case, the painting was found untouched, not a single burn mark. Coincidence? Or something far more sinister hidden behind that child's tears? Would you dare hang this painting in your home?
Take a look around your house. Do you own any of these haunted paintings? If you do, you're probably cooked, but you know who isn't cooked? Instead, they were cooking? Get it? I'm so funny. Anyway, look at this. This is a drawing made by Mia, and it is absolutely adorkable. They even got my shoulder down perfectly and gave me pretty eyes. Oh, it's cute. I have a cousin who draws dead chickens a lot. Weird, right? He's actually from a family of farmers, so it kind of makes sense, but still, you gotta be careful around anyone that draws disturbing things. I hope you don't draw disturbing things. Anyway, these kids drew stuff that was so terrifying, it traumatized people forever. Let's take a look and get traumatized together. Never mind, just watch this and don't get too scared.
3 kids' drawings with disturbing backstories. This was done by a kid who drew his imaginary friend named Tonso. Apparently, Tonso is his family's ancestor who visits them by coming through the mirror. You can even see his creepy smile in his big red eyes. This one definitely gave me chills.
Man, I thought that looked like a butterfly and couldn't tell it was human at all. But what did it look like to you?
This was done by a kid who was asked to draw what happened in his day. He drew himself, his mom, his dad, and their cat. But also this figure with giant spiky teeth, huge empty black eyes, no feet, and a hat. And at the bottom of the drawing it says, "Today I had a fun time with mom and dad and the cat. Even the demon left us alone this time."
What do you mean he left us alone this time? If my little brother drew that, I'd get out of the house and find a new family quick.
This next one was done by a boy named Julian when asked to draw his family. He drew his mom, his dad, and himself, but also a figure on the right side with no face, with the words "the taking boy," which just makes you wonder, what exactly is this dark figure taking?
He's taking your soul? I'm kidding. But it's scary for a kid to draw that because it could be connected to a scary personal experience. What if he saw a creepy person running after kids? Or maybe the taking man is a reflection of his school bully who keeps taking his snacks. Ugh, I hate bullies. But you know what I love? Your awesome drawings. Look. Look at all these drawings.
Look at all those chickens.
There were too many, so I figured I'd post the rest that I found. This one is made by Freya Emo Chan. This one's by Therian's Rule. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This detective one is made by Newbie, and the stylish one is by Kuromi Girl. I really like seeing all your drawings, so I hope everyone keeps posting more. If you make more drawings, I'll make more videos. Drawing is pretty cool and hard to do, but it's kinda important, you know. It brings people together and shows creativity, which is one of the most important parts of being human. So if you like to draw and think you're bad at it, keep trying. You'll get better, I promise. And honestly, in this age of AI-generated images and videos, I think real human art is even more important. So keep up the good work, dearies, and I'll see you again soon. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below, and I'll catch you next time. Toodles!